So this video is going to teach you how to use the launcher. There's a couple of things you're going to need. First off, you need a bottle, of course, for your rocket. You're going to need some popsicle sticks. You're going to need a clear tube like this, which we'll talk about more later. And then this is going to be your launcher, which is connected to a little plastic piece that looks like this. Now, here's how we set this up. You're going to take your bottle, and your bottle should have some water in it. Mine doesn't have any because I don't want to show you how much water I think you should put in there, but your bottle will have some water in it. Then you'll take your plastic hose, and this plastic hose is super important. You take the side with what we call a black stopper, and we take that and we push that very tightly into the top of our bottle. If you don't push this tightly into here, what's going to happen is the bottle's going to end up leaking, and this won't work. So make sure you push that in there nice and firmly. And so now that stopper is stuck very tightly in here. Remember, there will be water in here, so this will leak if this is not pushed on tightly. Then you take the other end. Some of them have this gold connection here, which will go on a bike pump later, but some of them don't. They just have a straw. Either one will work. You just got to take this and very carefully stick it through here as best you can. There's a little tiny hole opening right here, and you're going to stick this through here. It's not very easy, but with a little bit of effort you can stick it all the way through. Just keep working that through. Now, there we go. How this launcher works is if I take these clips right here, they're supposed to hold the bottle on. But the problem we have here is that this bottle can now move up and down. It doesn't fit quite right. That's where the popsicle sticks come in. We're gonna take these popsicle sticks and stick them underneath the washer here, underneath the washer and the stopper. And we need to put as many popsicle sticks in. Should be about 2 or 3 on each side, so a total of 4 or 6, in order to make sure that when we close this, this bottle can't move up and down. So let's see. Stick 1, 2. Right now I just have 1 on each side, and we can see this bottle can still move up and down. That's not going to work for us. Now I have 2 on each side for a total of 4. Let's see what happens. There's still room for my bottle to move up and down here. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and see if I can fit 3 in there. Now I have 3 popsicle sticks on each side. Hopefully this works for us. So now when I hold this on here, I can see I can't really move my bottle anymore. Now here's where this plastic piece comes in. This is probably the hardest part of the whole entire setup. This plastic piece has to go onto these metal clamps so that it holds the metal clamps closed. If I let go of them with my finger, they'll just fall off, my bottle will fall out. So I take this plastic piece, and I gotta be very, very perfect when I do this. And I put this on perfectly even here. It's not easy. Once I have it on, I want to slide it down just a little bit to give it some stability. Not a bunch, just a little bit. Now this rocket is held perfectly. Okay, I want to make sure, before I do anything, make sure my rocket is straight up and down. Okay, if your rocket is leaning or your rocket is starting to leak, you're going to want to stop, wait till it finishes, and then go fix it. Don't launch a leaning rocket. So now I got my rocket straight up and down. It's set up, it doesn't have any room to wiggle. Now I'm gonna take the other end of my rubber tube. Okay, this is my rubber tube connected to my stopper, and this end's gonna go into the bike pump. Your end might be gold like this, or it might have a plastic straw. It's just gonna depend on which one you get. Either one will work. I'm not going to show you how to stick this into the bike pump because all the bike pumps are a little bit different, and that'll be way too many examples for one video, so I'll show you that in class or on the field if you need help. So this will go into the bike pump. I'm gonna pretend my bike pump's over here. And now what you would do is pump air into this through the bike pump. As you're pumping air into it, if you did not do a good job with this stopper, or you did not put enough popsicle sticks in here, what's gonna happen is that water's gonna start to leak. If the water starts to leak, just stop pumping, wait until the water leaks, take it apart, and then fix it. Don't try to launch a leaky rocket. So we're gonna pretend that there's water in here. I pumped a bunch of air into it, and now it's ready to launch. So how I'm gonna launch this is I'm gonna pull the string that's connected to that little clear piece, that little clear clamp. But before I do this, I gotta make sure everyone is at least about 15 feet away. The closest person to the rocket will be the person holding the string. It's not that long of a string, but it is long enough to be able to back up a safe distance. Nobody can be closer than that person. So you'll make sure your measures, your angle measures are in place, which if you forget, there's a video about how to measure the height of this rocket using angles. So once your angle measures are in place, you're gonna give a 3, 2, 1 liftoff countdown, and then you're gonna quickly and swiftly pull this string. When you quickly and swiftly pull this string, if you've pumped air into here, your rocket will take off. I'm gonna show you that, but again, remember, I have not pumped any air into this rocket. It's just for setup. So I might give a 3, 2, 1 liftoff, and when I pull that, my rocket will launch. Okay, again, I don't have any air, so my rocket's not launching. That is how you set up the launch and use the launcher. You should have all the skills you need in order to be able to make your rockets lift off. If you have any questions, make sure you watch the video again, and then I'll be happy to help you.